Hello, welcome to March Madness with Avery and Miguel. I'm Avery. Today, I'm going to give you my reaction for the Elite Eight games that happened on Saturday, March 30th and Sunday, March 31st. It was a great weekend for college basketball. You had 8 teams that made it from the Sweet 16 to try and get to the Final Four. And the 8 games over the weekend were very good, and now we're down to the final 4 teams. On Saturday, you had UConn versus Illinois. UConn dominated Illinois. They won 77-52. Illinois tried to keep it close in the first half, but once the second half started, UConn again using their dominance, a complete team just steamrolling over Illinois. Illinois tried to keep it close, but the Huskies just took over in the middle of the second half. And Coach Dan Hurley, he stated he is an obsessed coach. I agree with him. The UConn Huskies right now seem to be the best team in the tournament. They've made the Final Four again and still trying to get that second straight national title. The other game Saturday night was Alabama versus Clemson. Usually, if you see these two teams, you think football, but it was such a great game to see Alabama and Clemson. It was a very close game. Clemson tried to come back, but Alabama, ranked number 4, took down Clemson 89-82. Congratulations to the Crimson Tide, but let's not forget about, these Clemson Tigers. They showed that they are a very, very good basketball team, and I hope to see them not only in the next few years be very disciplined, keep a cool hell on their shoulders, and hopefully again in the tournament. And like I've said before, I like that usually when we talk about teams that have very good football teams, we're also talking about very good basketball teams. So again, congratulations to the Clemson Tigers. I mean, you did a good job. You did a good job, ranked number 6, making into the tournament, getting very far, but the Crimson Tide just bit too much. So the first Final Four matchup, UConn versus Alabama. The next 2 games on Sunday, March 31st, Easter, no doubt, you had Purdue versus Tennessee. And let me tell you, I apologized to Boilermakers fans. I said before the tournament started, I thought Purdue as a number 1 seed would probably be the first one. I'm going to apologize again. Boilermaker fans, your Boilermakers are doing it. Purdue came out, they took control. The Tennessee Volunteers were trying to keep it close, but Zach Edey, remember that name. If there was a person who could be MVP right now, Zach Edey is it. So if Purdue makes it to the final and they get to cut down that net, look for Zach Edey to be that MVP. Zach Edey is stepping up. He's very in control, very disciplined. Purdue is a very disciplined team. They don't make any unnecessary fouls. They're very good in the paint. They average about 33 rebounds a game. You're also looking at, they average just about 10 turnovers a game. So they don't turn the ball over as much too. But when you need to make some critical shots, look for Zach Edey to get a hold of that ball and make things happen. They kept a cool head. Tennessee was trying to fight back, but Purdue was not going to let them. Purdue, a number 1 seed, took down number 2 Tennessee, and possibly a very fun game to watch. And still, we love an underdog. Even though I love my Duke Blue Devils, they could not go for the revenge. NC State Wolfpack, ranked number 11, upset number 4 Duke. I am very proud of our Duke Blue Devils. They tried to get a revenge from the ACC tournament when the Wolfpack beat them in the quarterfinals, but the Wolfpack was not going to be deterred. Number 11, they came back. Duke was in the lead after the first half, but the Wolfpack took control. They went on a run and they won that game 76-64. Somewhere Jimmy V is smiling at this team. If you want a team to root for, let me give you the NC State Wolfpack. If there's a team you want to, be a Cinderella, be that good, all together team that can bring it all together and bring it home, why not the NC State Wolfpack? So we have our second game in the Final Four. We have Purdue versus NC State. Now, I don't want to give my predictions yet, but I think these two games are going to be very good. Both games are going to be played on Saturday, April 6th. The first game, UConn and Alabama, I believe is going to be at 6:30. And then Purdue and NC State's going to be about 9:30. So think about your Saturday, gentle people. I think we are going to have some very good college basketball on Saturday. And I could not be proud of all the teams so far in this tournament. The Sweet 16 teams, very good, got it to the Elite Eight, and now we're down to the Final Four. And hopefully Miguel and I will do a preview of the two Final Four games on April 6th, and I definitely look forward to it. But let me tell you, any four of these teams, I believe, can win this national title. You have the defending champion UConn Huskies, who are just dominating right now, and it's really good to see. You have teams that, want to knock them off, but UConn are just saying, no, this is our time. We want the back-to-back. You're going to have to take it from us. You have the Alabama Crimson Tide, very well known for national championships in college football, very quietly as a number 4 seed has come in and gone through every team. Definitely a close matchup with North Carolina when they defeated that number 1 seed. But all in all, the Crimson Tide doing a very good job right now. Purdue, number 1, last year did not make it out of the first round. This year, little bit up in the air, but let me tell you, Zach Edey and the Purdue Boilermakers are looking to make a name for themselves. Just in the past few years, Purdue basketball has taken control in their conference. So I look to them to give a good fight to hopefully either get to the national championship game or get a fight for however they want to end their season. And last but not least, the North Carolina State Wolfpack. Ladies and gentlemen, the 11th seed, the only double-digit seed in the Final Four. And not only did they knock out Duke twice, but they are the ACC Conference champions, ranked number 11. They took down Tennessee. They have been playing some really good basketball. And, Miguel and I, we've made the comparisons. I still love seeing that video of Jimmy V, looking around after the winning shot because he just wanted to hug somebody. But why not the North Carolina Wolfpack? Everyone, thank you so much. This has been March Madness with Avery and Miguel. I'm Avery, and I hope to see you again when we talk about the Final Four. Have a great day.